Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University. The Cardinals' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Liberty's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And here it comes for the first time as the starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask for a freshman.
The Flames will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Cardinals' offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Third down for the offense after recovering their own fumble. Taylor wants to throw. Right down the middle. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll give it to the back. Runs through the tackle. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
At the 41-yard line. Brings up second down.
He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Flames line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Line getting set on second down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Durham. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
At the 31-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10.
Good enough for a first down.
Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Tackle is made at the 44-yard line.
He wants to throw it again. Found a seam. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Cardinals are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Brings up second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Get it out on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Cardinals trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Ball State. First points of the day are on the board. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Scanning the field is Hout. Finds the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Now they'll run the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Brings up second down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds a man on the left. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That'll bring him to within 4. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
To start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's McClain. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's Anthony. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Taylor wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Jackson. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Durham.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The RPO, it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gives it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. Trying play action. Caught behind the line. It's Anthony.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Taylor wants to throw it. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the the 17.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one is perfect. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The give is to Williams.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Fires one high and deep. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
Ball State gets it back, the offense headed to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Anthony. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. The Cardinals have pushed it inside the 20. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Dude, let's go. I'm going to sit. This game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance. Offense, go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They'll try it over the left side. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The give is to Williams. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Good work up front to get that 1st down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Quickly out to the tight end. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Dropping back, it's Hout. They're working that left side. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Second down coming up.
Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Here comes the heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist-deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come out just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.